Hey everybody, I hope you're doing well. Listen, let's take a look at what this beautiful queen on the screen has to say about dealing with men. And she talks about that, hey, basically, how a broke man, and not just financially, but also emotionally, I think, what can happen to you and the danger, which is why being Barbara the Builder, that it just doesn't work. It doesn't work at all. A broke man is a dangerous man, and you have no business dating one. And I'm not talking about lavish dates and trips. I'm not talking about having a ridiculous standard and being shallow. I'm talking about the fact that when a man is at a point in his life and he's not able to do the most fundamental things for himself, he is at war with himself. And you will be the punching bag in the war that he is having in his own self. You do not want to be that. Society puts a lot of pressure on men to be providers, to be protectors, and their identity is associated with that. And when they cannot even do it at the most basic level for themselves, that is a problem for them. Yep. A lot of men, what they do, obviously, it's survival. They'll find a female that they will love bomb, they will convince to invest in their potential, to let them move in, to, let them put their stuff in her garage or use her address or any type of thing to get by. And here's what happens. Either you spend your time, your years, your youth, your money, your resources building this man up, and because he is not in a man's position, he does not feel like a man. And once he's built up, he will take all of your investment and go invest it in another woman who actually makes him feel like a man. Or what happened in my case is that he actually stays, but he develops a secret hatred towards you. Yeah. It's a secret competition. Every chance he gets, he's trying to dim your light. He tries to tear you down. He speaks negatively of you, and he doesn't want people to think good things about you. It's because he's insecure in his own manhood. And when men are broke, they are not secure in their manhood. You need to leave that man alone. You need to let him go through his process. You need to let him do whatever he needs to do to get on his feet, but you are not the one to help him. If he has to go and sleep on other people's couches, so be it. If he has to go home for a short time, so be it. We've all been at low points in our life, but you, ma'am, don't need to be the one rescuing him. What is that animal? I think it's the sea turtle. Please, I know you'll come for me in the comments if I'm wrong, but the life of a sea turtle, this is what I've heard. I've never been there, I've never seen it. But, sea turtles are born in the sand. And it's a long journey from the sand to the ocean. They want to live in the ocean. That's where they're journeying towards the ocean. And it's a very long, hard, arduous journey to get from where they were born to the ocean. And that journey, a lot of them don't make it. And they are struggling. They're moving slowly. They're almost out of, the energy to actually get to the waves, to the ocean, where they will thrive. And so tourists go and they see these little turtles and they go and pick them up because they feel sorry for them. And they take them and they carry them to the ocean. And what happens is those turtles die because the journey from the sand to the ocean, they were developing muscles, they were developing stamina, they were developing survival skills that are going to be necessary for them to survive in the ocean. You are not Build-A-Bear. You are not Captain Save-A-Ho. You deserve to be loved, protected, provided, cared for, showered with gifts, showered with love. And I'm not being shallow. It doesn't have to be trips to Paris and Rome, although we don't refuse that. Love it. I am saying that when a man is not where he wants to be, it is never going to serve you. You are going to be the one paying for it. He is either going to build himself up and go somewhere else or stay where he's at and secretly resent you for it. It's not worth it. It's not his time to be looking for somebody to add to his life. Yeah. But because he's trying to survive, he'll do whatever he has to do. Don't be stupid. That is so very true. Women think, oh, and I have heard this. I've heard this more than one occasion when you ask why, when you see she's dating like below. Well, I'm going to show him, and as I said before, say it again because I've seen this happen between women and men. I'm going to show him. I've always said, no, you're not going to show him. What is going to happen? He's going to show you. And so you got to understand, when you try to play this Barbara the Builder routine, and he becomes this new man, he wants a new woman because what he doesn't want to hear, he knows that you're responsible for his success. He knows he was, maybe the dustbuster. You took him off the shelf, off the bus stop from his mama's house, dusted him off, and you made him this man. And you're thinking you're making a man for yourself. No, you're investing in his future, but he's not investing in yours. So he doesn't want to hear during an argument, oh, it wasn't for me. You wouldn't have what you have right now. You're welcome. So no, you've built a new him. He's looking in the mirror at a new you. Oh, look what I've become. Now he's different. He wants something different. Barbara the Builder, it never works. Having a ridiculous standard and being shallow. I'm talking about the fact that when a man is at a point in his life and he's not able to do the most fundamental things Listen for himself, he is at war with himself. Exactly. He will be the punching bag in the war that he is having in his own self. Why do you think there's so much violence against women? Why do you think conversations like the lady in her interracial marriage with her, well, whatever, her boyfriend, baby daddy thing, whatever, why do you think she just said, hey, we just moved here and it wasn't working out? And she said he had to leave. And what happened? What happened? He took her life and her two children. Why does she tell him he has to leave? More than likely, she's running things. She's in control. The lease is probably in her name. She's probably the one with the resources. So she tells him that he has to leave. And he just goes ahead, oh, okay. And then he's like, oh, it's not me. I've got different personalities. Chuck, Charlie, Bookaroo, whoever did it, somebody else did it. He's already at war with himself and he needs the resources. And that's why he's there. So when he is at war with himself, he's not going to punch himself and down himself for his failures. No, the one that's with him. That's why they're so quick to get act ridiculous violent. Standard and being shallow. I'm talking about the fact that when a man is at a point in his life and he's not able to do the most fundamental things for himself, he is at war with himself. Yep. And you will be the punching bag in the war that he is having in his own self. He is so mad at himself. He has to take it out on somebody else. And so if you're the one that's with them, it's going to be you. And you have to understand, too, the jealousy. A lot of people are with people. If the roles were reversed, they wouldn't be with you. But he likes that nice condo you've got. Oh, she's got a house and a car. It's like, oh, girl, she goes, I'm getting married. And people laughed. I had to say it, yes, I did laugh because we knew who it was. We knew, girl, when his money was rocking right, he was always putting women from our community down and lifting up Becky. He always was. But what happened, we knew the backstory of how he lost a good paying job. Becky put him out. He was lost his apartment, living in a hotel, borrowing money from people and then not paying them back. So, getting older, things haven't changed. This has been going on for a year and a half. All of a sudden, on a dating site, he's met a sister. Don't forget, he put down the women in his own community. Now he's met one that has a house and a good job. Them kids getting ready to get up out of there. They're grown. Met, married, and within 6 months. But when we knew about him when he was knocking down like 150, traveling and what have you. And if you've got two incomes and you have no children to take care of, you can do a lot of fun things. We knew him when he was there. Things didn't turn around for him. So he finds a woman in the community and her friends thinking, oh, they're jealous. No, girl, because it's like, you got to be kidding me. We knew what time it was. His money's gotten funny. He needed someone to play Captain Save a Bro. You do not want to be that.
Society puts a lot of pressure on men to be providers, to be protectors, and their identity is associated with that.
Yeah.
And when they cannot even do it at the most basic level for themselves, that is a problem for them.
That is a problem for them, and there is a lot of internalized fear. Some of these men are so scared. There's a whole lot of anger, and if you're the woman that's you have all the resources and he's with you, oh, he'll try to dim your light. For example, let's just say, oh, what if you were driving and you tried to reach for your phone, and oh, you hit somebody from behind and you caused an accident, and now your car is totaled out, and you got to pay for the other car. Oh, he won't mind telling you that, but telling that because it's something bad, it's misfortune. But let it be. You've been working on your career, you got a promotion, and then you've got a side business, and you look up. So how's it going? You've had a spectacular month. You've got a promotion, the corner office down the hall. So you mean to tell me you made 7 bands? You made $7,000 this month on your side hustle? Yes. He might be real quiet. He'll talk about the car accident. And how, man, she wasn't paying attention. Now she going, ooh, her insurance gonna go up. Ooh, the car's totaled out. But what about the part she just got a raise on her job, got the corner office, and then she has a side business she's been working on, and now this month they brought in $7,000. He'll be real quiet on that. Why? He wants to dim your light. He needs you, but at the same time, he hates you. Ergo, like she said, he's at war with himself. He's not going to punch himself in the face, but he'll do little things, little microaggressions, try and dim your light. He's really at war with himself and you. So what he's doing, he's putting all this anger that he has, he's putting it on you, the partner. I said a friend of mine didn't know what I said, what it is. I said about a woman he was dating. I said, well, given what you found out, I said, this girl, she's very angry about what happened to her. So you're the good guy, and she's trying to dump all this on you. She's not going to go back to the man that abused her because guess what? The fact that he abused her, she's still scared. But see, she knows you're not violent. You're the good guy. You're the corporate guy, friendly guy. You saw the problem. So she's going into these because she hasn't dealt with her prior anger. What she's doing, a broken person, she's trying to put all this on you. And now she's trying to blame you for something that happened 4 years ago. You only know the chick for about a year, maybe 2 years at best. You weren't even there then. You weren't in the same state then. Unprocessed anger. The same thing with these men. They're at war with themselves, a failure. You do, and if you're with them, you're going to be the punching bag.
A lot of men, what they do, obviously, is survival. They'll find a female that they will love bomb, they will convince to invest in their potential,
Yep.
to let them move in, to, let them put their stuff in her garage or
Slowly
use her
moving in.
address or any type of thing to get by. And here's what happens. Either you spend your time, your years, your youth, your money, your resources
Yep.
building this man up. And because he is not in a man's position, he does not feel like a man. And once he's built up, he will take all of your investment
Yep.
and go invest it in another woman who actually makes him feel like a man.
Because he knows that you're responsible for it. And deep down inside, instead of being grateful, he's really been resenting you. You see, when it's like that, he was there for the resources from the get-go. That's why he was there from the jump. It never was about you. It was about what you possessed, what you had, what you could offer him. And women think, oh, he's going to be grateful to me. He's going to be grateful. And he's not. He was there for the resources from the get-go. He needed your assistance. He couldn't make it without you. And now that he's on his feet and he can function and he's got a little something behind him, he's ready to go. Who goes to the mall and you go buy some nice things and then you just gonna keep it in the bag? No, you want to go ahead and use it. Buy that beautiful dress and go out and have dinner. Go to a gala affair. Go to nice dinners, friends parties. You want to be seen in it. You want to put it to use. He's got potential. The oldest pimp game popping. Or what happened in my case is that he actually stays, but he develops a secret hatred toward you. Mm-hmm. It's a secret competition. Every chance he gets, he's trying to dim your light. He tries to tear you down. He speaks negatively of you, and he doesn't want people to think good things about you. Exactly. He is jealous of you. Oh, he wants to dim your light. He really want to just put the light out. And so if he sometimes that's the worst one, the one that won't leave. Why is he still here? Don't think he's there because he loves you. I did a video on that. Is he sticking around to bring you down? He might want to say, well, how much can I damage her? What can I do to hurt her? I'm gonna bring her down, get her off her high horse. And women are thinking, oh, he's still here. Oh my gosh. But why? Is he hanging around to bring you down? That's the worst kind. Will be there and you find people up there together but miserable.
It's because he's insecure in his own manhood. And when men are broke, they are not secure in their manhood.
That's exactly it. That is exactly it. Warring with himself, and then the anger is directed at whom he's with, the
You
woman.
need to leave that man alone. You need to let him go through his process. You need to let him do whatever he needs to do to
But no,
heal
I
his.
can't do that because then somebody else might get him. The only one I would want when he's trying to give out is a low self-esteem queen. You haven't come into your being. And what she said about the sea turtle, I've seen one. I have definitely seen a sea turtle. Oh my goodness, they'll be on the little beach. It just takes forever. Oh my gosh, it just takes forever. They'll be trying to paddle and then they'll be, oh, it just takes forever. And she's right. People pick up that sea turtle and I'm going to help them out. Then they get out there and they can't what? They can't function. That's what women do. Number one, the mothers are already doing it. Oh, not my son. Pat him up. That's why they try to patch him off to a whole chick. Watch the one when she wants to bring her son to the church. Why? That's what the women are. Try to find you a nice girl, yes, that can take care of you. Why? Because he's not used to being on his own. He hasn't developed mentally. He could be 32, still a little slow. He's had women, his mother's catering to him. So then to go out in society and get a job, oh, it's not paying well. We'll get a second job. Women do it all the time. He can't make it. So then he gets with a woman, and so then you wonder why what she said about the sea turtle is so very, very true. People see it, he's trying to get out there. Oh, it's just so slow. Oh my goodness. It's just, it is very slow. I've seen them myself. And so people pick it up, not me, and put it in the ocean and give it a boost, and it can't survive. That's what happens. These men are not well equipped. They have just been pampered, some of them, for their mama, grandmama, baby mother. So then when they're with the woman and she's the provider, that's why it can be deadly when you say it's time to go. That's why they can get violent when you say ask them to leave. Why? He knows he can't survive. What she said about that sea turtle is so very true. The men are the same way. They know that they cannot survive. They need you for the resources. So you stop and think. If you got a slow dust bucket dude and he's living off a woman and then she puts him out, number one, you're his validation because they're like, man, I can't believe you snagged her. How you get a hold of that one? You're attractive. You got a nice place to live. You got a car. You have finances. You may have more than one car. You don't listen. Don't have more than one place. Oh, we're going to a little country place that we have out in the woods. Kind of hang out there. Oh, what a cute little cottage. Man, he snacks somebody like you. He doesn't have his own resources. He's already insecure, and so then when you ask him to leave, you don't seem to get it. That's like an off switch. It's like do 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 do. You ask him to leave. You've really done it now because now he's got to go back to Dust Bucket Land with the other Dusties, and they're gonna be like, "What did you do, man? You couldn't hold on to her. Can I get her number?" So now you've like, he feels emasculated that he could not hold on to you. So now you're telling me that I have to leave your home while I've been laying up here eating and sleeping, living in luxury. I've been driving your vehicle. I just lit the car to buy something, $1,000, and the car didn't decline. I can't use your credit. I can't use your account number. I I can't do all you taking my lifestyle away? Why can't they just leave? Because they're gonna go back to where they were before, nothing man land, and they're going to be embarrassed. So what do? That's why that off switch hits off and then they become violent and then the woman is unalived. They've hit the lap of luxury, can't believe it themselves. You're the validation. So then when you say, oh, it's time to go, they can't make it on their own. So a lot of them will snap and get very violent. Hmm. So what she said is so very true. Men like that in situations, a lot of them, they are what? They are indeed at war with themselves. Yes, they are at war with themselves. And you don't want to be on the other end of it. That's something that you don't want.
A broke man is a dangerous man, and you have no business dating one. And I'm not talking about lavish dates and trips. I'm not talking about having a ridiculous standard and being shallow. I'm talking about the fact that when a man is at a point in his life and he's not able to do the most fundamental things for himself, he is at war with himself. And you will be the punching bag in the war that he is having in his own self.
And ladies, you deserve better than that. Anyway, let me know what you all think. Thanks for watching. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and share, and I'm out. Don't do it.